Hello, Relay Pest Control. My name is Latrina. I have a small business here that I started with my sons, and we, as part of our community service, have been reaching out to small businesses to offer free tips and tricks on how to improve their online presence. This is just our way of trying to help out the community, give back a little bit, and help the economy recover after the pandemic. These tips should help you, and I'd like to hear more from you. Well, I haven't heard from you at all yet, but I'd like to get feedback from you to find out if what I share with you is helpful at all. Like I said, the intent of this is to give back to the community and to help businesses. So if it's helpful, I'd like to know that. If it's not helpful, I'd like to know that as well so that I can improve on these and make sure that I'm adding value. So let's get started. The content, backlinks, and citations of a website are essential. And what I'm going to do is go over these three elements and explain why they are important. Content is anything on your website, such as your words, images, videos, any media. Content is important because it allows you to get the relevant keywords, those actual words that people are typing into Google to find your services in the first place. You want to have those on your website. Ideally, you'd have 1,500 words to 2,000 on your home page and about 500 or so on your back pages. This isn't set in stone. However, there are other factors that Google uses to rank businesses. But if you have this ballpark number of words on your home page and back pages, it will give you an edge over your competitors for sure. Then there are citations, which are directories such as Google, Yelp, Yellow Pages. These are listings that businesses get all throughout the internet to list their name, address, phone number. It's a way of letting the community know that you are out there for business and open for business. But you want to have as many or even more than your competitors. The more citations you have on the internet, the better you rank with Google. And then backlinks are the placement of your website address on other websites. For example, if you have a Facebook page, a Yellow Pages listing, if you're on LinkedIn or Yelp, these are all considered backlinks and they help to direct traffic to your website. But not all backlinks are created equal. You don't want to put random backlinks on like beauty salons or restaurant pages or community development pages, anything that's unrelated to your line of work, such as pest control. You'd want to focus on those blogs, those newsletters, directories that are specific to your niche or at least somewhat related. If they are not, Google will not credit those backlinks. And you want to get accurate backlinks, right? Because the whole point of having backlinks is to get more exposure and increase your popularity on the internet. The more backlinks you have, the more it validates your business. So let me go over your website a little bit just to give you some insight on how you can improve. I will say overall, you are doing a lot better than most as far as content. You still are lacking some content on the homepage. I would suggest just take a look at your homepage and figure out what area or topic you can expound on. Again, 1,500 is ideal. So go ahead and try to figure out how you can get more content on there. And not just any content, you want to also embed keywords, those things that people are expecting to type into Google to find your services in the first place, okay? So be sure to do that. And also be sure to use keywords throughout your page, even when you are saving your your images. Like here, you saved an image, relay pest control, #1 pest control services in Baltimore. That is not a terrible keyword. Actually, that's not bad at all. I would also try to use keywords that match the keywords people are typing. I'm sorry, these images are kind of gross to me, but I have an issue with certain types of bugs. So I have to get over myself right now. But when you're saving, try to also use the keywords that are related to the image. For example, these look like possibly cockroaches. So maybe include cockroaches in that image file name. Okay, let me move on because it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Okay, so let's go to the Google page and take a look at that. So when we look at pest control in Baltimore, Maryland, the first thing that comes up are ads. These are companies that paid Google to place their ads at the very top of the page. Gives them a little bit of edge, but not necessarily the most edge over their competitors. For one thing, not everybody will see these ads, especially people who have ad blockers on their computers. So it's a good space, but not necessarily reaching everyone that you want to. Then there's the map pack. Now this is considered prime real estate in Google, and it's because the businesses that Google considers their top ranking businesses are listed in this map pack. Now, the tips that I've given you so far, if you implement some of them or all of them, you have better chance of being listed in this map pack, and not only being listed there, but also being listed on the first 2 pages of the Google search. And it's important to be listed on the first 2 pages because most people honestly don't go any further than that when they are trying to find products and services on Google. The reason this is the prime real estate is because about 30 to 40% of the activity occurs right here. So if you're listed here, then you are in prime real estate. If we were to look at your stats a little bit, right now your popularity on Google is about 0.2. That's a 1 to 100 scale. You have 1 backlink active right now. At one time you had 15. You have 1 referring domain. At one time you had 15, and you're only using 1 keyword, which is Exterminator, Baltimore, Maryland. So you should definitely get more keywords. At one time you had 30, so at least try to get the 30 that you had before and increase that by a dozen more or so. If we were to look at your how you're ranking against your top competitor, right now your website is getting about 12 clicks per day. Between July 20th and August 7th, you had about 12 clicks per day. And then the last 3 days, you've had no clicks. If we look at your competitor, they were getting somewhere between 74 to 88 clicks per day to their website, but they also had a significant drop to 27. So something happened there. I'm not exactly sure. It may have just been a downtime, but this is how you're ranking right now against your competitor. It looks like a lot, but you can certainly rank or outrank them. I have no doubt about that. All you'd have to do, as I said, is increase your content for one. Definitely increase your content. A lot of business owners don't want to do that, but it is well worth the effort. 1,500 sounds like a lot, but really once you start talking about your service, bragging about how great you are, how great you are with customer service, how you're the expert in your field, you can come up with 1,500 words easily. And then you want to get more domains and the keywords, okay? So I kind of went over longer than I wanted to. I tend to do that. But I'm trying to make these videos as helpful as possible and as informative as possible. So please let me know what you thought, good or bad. And I wish you the best of luck in your business. If you have questions, please also don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you. Bye-bye.